right, good morning. Here on Sunday, August 9th, 2026. The Gulls are facing off against the Hawks again for the third and fourth place game of the tournament. Final game here at 7:45 a.m. Gulls falling short to the Hawks yesterday. Looking to see if they can pull out a victory today. We are back on the glass as we're in rink 3, the Eden Prairie Community Center. No elevated seating here. Starting forwards looking like Kess, Gordon, Ackerson. Defense, Kilmer and Kess. Hawks find their way off the face-off, entering the zone. And we will have some blind corners. Good pressure forces a turnover for the Gulls, trying to clear the zone. Gets intercepted by a Hawks player. Shot on goal, save. I believe that's going to be Mraz in the net. Face off won by the Hawks. Push it back to the blue line, just missed it. Burns keeping some pressure, but a good dump in from the Hawks. Pushed it over to the corner. Gulls trying to get it clear. Able to pass it up to Burns, but a good defense going on by the Hawks. Takes it back. Shot goes on. Hits, I think, Ackerson. No, Rupert in the leg. Shot and goal save. Goes up into the corner. Burns picks it up behind the net. He's trying to skate out with it. Good pressure being kept by the Hawks. Good stick. Steals Burns from it. Pushes it up to Geike. Geike's going to grab it. Good Hawk stick, takes it away. And Hawks pushing it up.
Good job, Gulls!
Hawks pass up neutral ice, hit their man right along the red line. Just bounces off their stick. Unable to maintain control. Geike gets it neutral ice. He's skating in with it. Pass back to Anderson. Anderson pushes it up to Geike. Geike back to Anderson. Anderson takes a shot. Saved by the Hawks. Tendy. 13:02 remaining in the first period. Ackerson takes a shot, saved, loose puck out front, bouncing through, but good Hawks defensive swipes it clear. Back in front of the net, Hawks take it away from Ackerson. Ackerson trying to get it back, Hawks get it clear. Gulls put a stick on it, tried to dump it in. Hawks find it, pass it up to the man neutral ice. Good pressure being kept by Kess, knocking her player off. Gulls force a turnover. Gordon picks it up. He's skating through the neutral zone. He's got two in front of him. Approaching the net. Takes a shot. Just goes wide. Kess picks it up back at the blue line. Gulls trying to maintain control, but the Hawks there. And they get a good clear. Not enough oomph on it as Gulls got to play it. No icing. Hawks all change their skates around. Pass up to Burns. Burns coming through the neutral zone, pushes it up. Like a save by the Tendy. Hawks find it, skating through, getting past Gordon, coming to the net. They rip one up, top corner. Over Mraz as the Hawks put the first one on the board at 11:43 into the first period. Face off, push it back. Hawks taking control behind the net. Push it up. Robbed by Geike. Geike coming on one-on-one. Good stick by Hawks. Prevents him from going anywhere into the zone. Hawks do a forced turnover at the neutral zone. Evanson's going to have it. Pushes it up. Just misses his mark on Geike. Hawks can pick it up on their blue line. They pass it up. Gulls trying to do a quick line. Tipped. No icing as it didn't also cross the line. Good centering option by the Hawks. Great save by Mraz, putting his pad down last second. Pushed off to the corner. Hawks find it again. They push it up. And covered by Mraz.
Go Hawks! Keep it up, boys!
Drop one by Hawks, but the Gulls immediately on top of it. Anderson pushed it over to Maroney. Maroney's going to dump it in. Anderson off to the races, grabs to it, puts a great centering option out there for Ibertowski, but turnover over to the Hawks. The Hawks coming in strong. Save by Mraz.
Guys, all over! Buddy!
Kilmer picking up the puck behind the net, but a little battle along the boards behind there. Hawks find their way, top circle, pushes it over to the other corner. Another centering option.
Go Dexter!
Nobody there from the Hawks. Kilmer keeping the pressure. Shot on goal, saved by Mraz. Back behind the net, still loose puck, playing it. Hawks pushing it back to their blue line. Maroney trying to keep some pressure. They pass it off to the other side. Shot on goal. Mraz pushes it behind. Loose puck goes through the crease, but back to the blue line. They're going to opt to dump it into the corner. Hawks taking the most possession out of it in this zone. Shot on goal. Goes wide. Gulls trying to clear the zone. Good pressure kept on by Anderson. Another shot on goal, saved and gloved by Mraz. Gulls looking to desperately change out some legs, along with the Hawks for most of them. Face-off stuck underneath the ref, but finally found. Ackerson's got it. He's got two in front of him. Just leaves it behind, just gets off his stick, and Hawks turn it over. They're going to opt to dump it in.
Way to get there, Bentley! Nice!
Good pressure by Hawks, but the Gulls able to find their way out. Gordon's got it. 1-on-2. Kess right behind. Ackerson to the side. Shot tries to go up, but gets deflected by the Hawks players. Hawks pass it up to their man, blue line. Get past Evanson. takes a shot, whiffs on it, and follows up and puts it into the corner. Trying to use the board to put it up to Gordon. Gordon finds it along the red line. Good little tussle. Robbins racing. Gets into the corner. Bircher's going to grab it. We're going to have checking on 87. White. Gordon going into the sin bin for 2 minutes. This is going to put us on an Emily sand and gravel penalty kill. 2 minutes of heavy defense expected. 67 on the board, but it is 87 for the penalty. Hawks trying to battle it through. A shot on goal goes wide. Shot just goes top corner on the outside of the net. Hawks passing back and forth. Burns keeping some pressure. Burns gets an opportunity to push it down. Again, we can ice him. Geike on the offense. We are shorthanded. He's going to come up, try to get to it first, but Hawks are right on top of him. Minute 15 left of the penalty kill. Hawks able to grab the puck, skating through the neutral zone, break into the zone. Good defense going by the Gulls, prevents that shot from getting off from the Hawks. Blue line to blue line. Hawks take a shot, just fans on the shot. Finds it again, takes another hard shot, just goes past the net. Hawks pass it up mid-circle, takes a shot, hits the crossbar, goes up and over. Gulls looking to try to get a clear. Hawks coming in, takes a shot, pad save by Mraz. Get a clear, forcing the Hawks to take up. Geike still out there. Pushes over to Burns. Burns going to push it in, and it's loose puck still. And save by the Tendy for the Hawks. 4 seconds remaining in that penalty kill. Take a shot, save, and cleanup action from the Hawks. Saw it loose, and they are going to put the second one up at 5:09 into the first.
All right, let's go, White. Let's get it back, boys. All right, guys, come on now, keep working. Let's go. Katie looks so tight.
Find the puck. Gonna dump it in. Hawks pushes it back to the blue line. Defense changing out some legs. Anderson back to assist, but Hawks trying to maneuver. Shot on goal, saved by Mraz. They will be calling a hooking call on the Hawks. This is going to put the Gulls at a power play opportunity. 4:34 left of the first period. Hawks finds their way out of the zone, coming in shorthanded. They will put one in shorthanded for number 3. Hawks coming in, takes a shot. And they'll put number 4 up shorthanded at 4:09. Hawks clear of the zone. And coming in. Roney finding an opportunity here. Trying to get in, but good stick on from the Hawks. Robs it. Hawks will find one more. Short-handed at 3:25.
Nice job, Black!
'Ackerson finds himself with the puck after the face-off. Gordon takes a shot, just goes wide, ringing around the boards. Kess here to pick it up, throws it up in the center, throws it up, just gets off the goalie's shoulder pads. Loose puck out there still, and now it looks like it's going to be covered. .307 remaining, 0-5. 34 seconds remaining in the power play. Hawks Tendy wants to cover it one more time. Gordon finds it, takes a shot, soft. Action trying to crash the net, and puck just slides out to the side. Hawks pick it up. They get a good clear. Kess has it. Kilmer approaching. Offside's being called on the Gulls. Trying to pass it over to Evanson, but intercepted by the Hawks. Hawks going to take a shot, covered by Mraz. Hawks back at full strength. Finds himself with it after Hawks just mishandles the puck. Then take a shot, just lifts it up, hits the crossbar, bounces out. Hawks coming in. Shot on goal. Looking for some cleanup action for the Hawks. They just fan on the potential. But they're able to pick it back up again, passing it back to the defensive on the blue line. Approaches the top of the circle, pushes it up. Good tip by the Hawks player, but just unable to get it in. Centering option, and Mraz covers. Hawks take a shot, saved by Mraz, pushes it out to the corner. Hawks push it back to the blue line. They're going to take a shot. Saved by Mraz. Loose puck, covered by Mraz. Hawks find themselves in the possession, takes a shot, pad saved by Mraz. Blue line walking up, takes a shot, gets deflected off the stick, goes high in the sky. Another shot on goal, Mraz saves, and the Gulls find themselves with this puck. Anderson trying to get through the neutral zone, but a good stick on defensive Hawks stops him from going anywhere. Anderson hot on the heels, breaks up anything going on by the Hawks, gets a good clear. Hawks pick it up at the red line. They dump it in deep. Cass gonna get to it in the corner. Just fans on his pass up to the blue line. Hawks turn it over.
Where'd he get there, buddy?
Hawks pass it up on the sidewall.
Where to find it, boys?
Hawks approaching the net, looking for a wraparound. Sliding save by Mraz, pushes it out.
Go out!
Hawks find it out of in the neutral zone, dump it in, and that's going to be the end of the first period. Gulls down 0-5. All right, 15 minutes on the board for the second period. Back to playing some hockey. Hawks entering the zone. Hot on the heels, Gordon breaks up any opportunity. Kess picks it up into the Hawks zone. A little tussle in the corner, a few bodies on the floor. Not sure what happened. Ackerson's picked up the puck, trying to outmaneuver a few Hawks players. Gordon picks it up, takes a shot, saved by the Hawks tendy. Out into the corner. Hawks wind up around the back of the net, and some line pass gets back to the Gulls blue line. Gulls try to dump it in, but the Hawks get a turnover. Hawks passing it out of the zone. That's going to be a tripping call on the Gulls. 44, Burns. It's going to put us on an Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill. The next 2 minutes, heavy defense expected. Hawks win the face-off, push it back, and take a shot. Ends up in the corner. Blue line winds up looking for a tip out in front of the net. Unable to make that happen. Hawks still in possession. Takes a shot. Hits the post, goes to the other side, and then scores the goal. That's going to put us at 0-6 with running time now. Pushing up to Ebertowski, just gets between his skates. A little battle along neutral ice, back and forth. Good clear by Evanson, but a little too much sauce, and that's going to be an icing on the Gulls. Shot and goal covered by Morales. Face off. Ackerson finds himself with the puck. Skates through the zone, skates through the neutral zone. That's going to be an offsides. As good defense going by the Hawks breaks up the entry, causing the offsides for the Gulls. Turnover for the Gulls, tries to get it out of the zone, does so, but Hawks player is able to pick it up. Good poke check away from Kess, but Hawks still find themselves with the possession entering the zone. Good defense going on by the Gulls, breaking up an opportunity, and a clear for the Hawks to take up. Pass interception by Kilmer, breaks up the pass, but the Hawks still trying to find the possession in the neutral zone. Offsides being to be called, Hawks having to force the take up, giving the Gulls a few moments to reflect of what's going on. Pass it up to Gordon. Gordon entering the zone, he's got Ackerson up there with her, and Attendee wants to cover it up from the Hawks. Just over 10 minutes left of the second period. Hawks able to clear the zone. Burns trying to force over a turnover in the neutral zone. A little back and forth game. Burns finds it again. Skating into the Hawks zone. Got Geike out in center.
Thought about that for no reason.
Hawks forces a turnover. They're going to use the wall coming up. Cooper finds himself, pushes it up. Geike takes a shot, saved by the Hawks Tendy. Dumps it in on net. Tendy just wants a cover.
No.
Eight minutes of game time left in the second period. Hawks pass it up, just gets off the stick, but they're first to grab to it. Takes a shot, saved by Mraz. Pushed over to the corner. Kess is trying to get it out, but Hawks player's right at the blue line. Picks it up. Kilmer's going to toss it up. And they will call a icing on the Gulls. Goalie swap here for the Gulls as Brotherton comes in. Hawks win that face-off, pass it back to the blue line. They take a shot, gets intercepted before it gets there, it looks like. Hawks still trying to line one up, just goes wide of the net. Good goal for the Hawks, putting them at number 7. Burns finds himself with the puck after the faceoff, approaching the net. Takes a shot, saved by the Tendy, and covered. Neutralize discussion. Hawks dump it in their zone. Sorry, the Gulls. Hawks passing back to the blue line. To the other side. Good deflection by Geike. Maroney pushes it up to Anderson. Anderson's got one-on-one. Takes a wind-up shot. Looks like a protector save. Pushes it behind the net. Rebound comes back out in front, and Tendy wants to cover. Looks like we got a mutual call between the Hawks and the Gulls. 5-on-5 still being called. Unsure of the call, but at 4:35 in the corner. A little discussion between players. Assuming that's going to be in for a 5. May not see those players back into the next period. Shot on goal. Saved by Brotherton. Hawks try to put one up on net. Kess intercepts it. Skating up with it. Dumps up. A lot of Hawks on the goals. And Hawks force that turnover. They're skating out of the zone now. Pass up. Good coverage by the Gulls, but they're able to skate by. Takes a shot, goes high, bounces back up to the blue line. Shot on goal. Brotherton gloves and saves it at 3:03. Picking it up along the half wall, throws it up front and center. Burns there, backhands it, and good coverage by the Hawks tendy. Bell's trying to stick with it. Covered again by the Hawks tendy. Might have been just a 2-minute penalty for Anderson and the Hawks player as they are stepping back out at 1:30 left of the second period. Hawks finds themselves out of the zone, takes a shot, just goes wide. Shot on goal from number 15 from the Hawks. We'll put one up in the corner. Over the shoulder of Brotherton for number 8. Roughly a minute left of the third period. Second period, sorry. Seconds remaining. The Hawks trying to find one more, but unable to do so as Ackerson comes out of the zone with it. He's got 2 seconds left, but a good stick by Hawks is going to prevent him from being able to get that shot off in time. That's going to be the end of the second period. Gulls down 0-8. right, third period coming at ya. 15 minutes on the board, running time 0-8. Gulls are down. Butcher winding up to take the shot, just leaves it behind. Hawks force a turnover. Save by Brotherton. Good shot attempt by the Hawks. Hawks push it back to the corner. Take a shot. We're going to have a delayed penalty on the Gulls.
Empty net!
That'll be one to watch back on the goalie cam for Kilmer in about 14 minutes. Roughing. Gulls push it back to the blue line. Only trying to be there. And Gulls get it clear. This is an Emily Santagravel penalty kill. Next minute and a half. Hawks taking their time to clear the zone. Maroney finds it, pushes it up, but intercepted before it can hit to the net. Hawks try to pass it up. Gets underneath some skates of Ibertowski, but Hawks find it again. Hawks using the sidewall. Maroney's going to try to ring it around again. Back to Rupert. But Hawks find it, take a shot. Saved by Brotherton. Hawks tries to push it back to the blue line, just gets it off, forcing the Hawks to take up in the neutral zone. Hawks pushing it back to the other side of the blue line, walking up mid-circle, takes a shot, hits a body, goes wide, and they will sneak one in behind Brotherton for goal number 9. Just about 11 minutes left of the third period. Shot on goal from the Hawks, saved by Brotherton, bounces out past the blue line. Gordon has the breakaway opportunity, 1-on-none. Tries to outmaneuver him, good goaltending. Prevents anything from getting off too fast. Gordon battling it out still. Got Ackerson out front. Good pressure from the Hawks, forces Gordon to the outside. Gordon trying to push it up, but gets a stick from the Hawks and prevents anything more from happening. Hawks trying to push it up. They're going to call an icing on the Hawks as their intended pass neutral zone just off the tip of it. Shot on goal, saved by Brotherton. Cleanup action, and Brotherton covering it. Hawks taking a shot, pad saved by Brotherton, goes off in the corner, picked up by the Gulls. Gulls going to force it over to Geike. Geike's going to push it up, gets a stick off of the Hawks. Hawks coming in, takes a shot. Brotherton swipes it off in the corner. Burns going to go into the sin bin for checking. 2 minutes on the board. It's going to put us on another Emily Santa gravel penalty kill. Hawks taking a shot, hits the post, goes out wide. Anderson gets a clear, but Hawks able to take up just in time. Another attempt at a clear. Kess pushes it down. Shot on goal, hits the glass, bounces over the corner. Hawks first to grab to it. Hawks looking for centering option. Good defense going on by the Gulls. Anderson picks it up. Takes a shot, hits off of a Hawks player. A minute left of the penalty kill for the Gulls. Kess gets a good clear. Hawks having to force up Tague up, but wasn't too far away from that.
Nice,
Wachowski pushing up along the wall, keeping some good pressure. Hawks push it up to their neutral zone player. They try to enter back in. Bertowski picks it up, just blows a tire. Shot on goal, and Brotherton's going to cover.
Yeah, get him out of here. Every single one of them.
Hevinson's going to go into the sin bin. That's one to play back on the goalie cam for a little tussle in front. Third period, about 6:50 left. Having some discussions. Think about Burns getting out of the sin bin. Burns chips it out. Good pressure from the Hawks, and Burns. But Hawks able to find the puck, pass it out of the out of their zone through the neutral zone. Gordon comes in, swipes it away. picking it up, takes a shot, saved by the Tendy. Loose behind the net. Hawks pick it up. They're attempting to get a good clear. They do so. Hawks takes a shot, just goes wide. Trying to do another centering option. Not able to get there. Gulls trying to clear it, but the blue line holds it. Another shot on goal, saved by Brotherton. And Gulls find themselves skating out. Burns has it again. 3 Hawks players out in front of them. Jakey coming in. Ackerson trying to find it, finds it. And a good stick from the Hawks, able to prevent that shot from getting off, but Ackerson finding it again. Burns finds it, takes a shot. Tried to be covered by the Hawks. Loose puck still going to get played. Hawks trying to clear it. Ackerson picks it up, dumps it in. Hawks using the boards to ring around. Just gets off the stick of Rupert. Kess has to come back, passes it over to Ackerson. Ackerson puts the stick on it, pushes it up, just out of the reach of Burns. Back and forth around the neutral zone. Minutes of game time left. Interference being called on the Hawks. Hawks short-handed. This puts us on a power play opportunity for the Gulls. Down 0-9. Good battle along the boards. Kilman pushes it over. Took for a tip. Anderson trying to push it up, but just unable to get it. Good pad down in front of the Tendy. He was looking to lift it. Good clear by the Hawks as they are on the penalty kill. Again, we can ice for the tournament. Maroney picking it up. Collision in the neutral zone. Anderson flipping it over. He's got Maroney out in front and center. Good collision in the corner. Centering option, nobody there from the Hawks, but bounce off the skate of the Gulls and just skirted through the crease. That might be a slew foot. I think that's going to be the end of the game. We've got a player down. Going to be the end of the game. All right. That was for the third, fourth place game. Gulls take a loss, 0-9. We'll be back in 2 weekends. Game schedule yet to be announced. We'll be live back in the cities area. As always, thanks for tuning in.